I'll try and get some copyright-free music on. Hello, hello, welcome. It has been a minute since I've live streamed. I'm gonna wait for some people to come on, but I'm saying hello for now for people that are watching after the live stream has already been posted. Of course, I didn't give anybody any notice, so nobody knows that I'm live streaming right now. Although I did quickly put it up on my Instagram story, so we'll see, we'll see. Okay. I put on some copyright-free music, but of course there's still commercials. And I learned the hard way from live streaming that you can actually still get copyright from the commercials playing if there's music. Sarah, you came on. That was fast. Hello. I figured if I like threw it up on my story real quick, maybe someone would see it. The next one, you'll have to join me again. You have to come sit right beside me and we'll read more Am I the Asshole? I got my copyright-free music going. Sarah, it has a purple crown by your name. Did you know that? Do you guys see that on your end? There's like it says number 1 and there's a crown and it's purple. What is this up here? It's saying top fans. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm not sure where you went. I don't know if it's working or not, or if my thing is frozen. And it told me I got 25 points. 25 points. I wonder what the points mean. 25 points sounds good though. It's never done that before for a live stream. It's never said anything about points, so maybe it's something new. I hope it's not gonna cut out on me today. Okay, I can like ask questions on here too. I can set a poll or something. Where is it? Down here? Community moderation, we don't need that. New stuff, always keep it fresh. Oh, and I think I'm really close to like, whenever I enter that partnership program, it makes live streaming more fun. Apparently it gives way more options. So I'm only like less than 100 hours away from being able to have options for live streaming. 75 points now. We got to figure out this whole point system. This is fun. Other people will join eventually. It's also early still, but oh well. Is it just how much you comment? It gives you points, maybe? Does it say anything to you? Something new. I thought I could. What happens when I press this? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I can't find the spot where I can put like a poll or a Q&A or whatever. You have 75 now. Yeah, all I see in the top left-hand corner, there's like a little top fan, so I can click on that. And then it says your name. Oh yeah, 75 points. That's fun, because when I get these live streams going again, we could have like some sort of contest or like prize for the most points at the end of the live streams. I could do giveaways. There's no explanation, just this is the way it is now. I guess it's been a while. It's been a while since we live streamed. Okay, Sarah, I wish you were here in person, but this is second good enough. We can like talk about our movie. Our scary movie. Which is funny because it's a completely different scary movie than the one we were originally talking about. This one will be easier to make in a shorter amount of time, but we have to make it. It'll be so fun. I'll show you the screenshots later. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fun. I figured out. You get points for comments to stay in first place. Well, it looks cool on my end because I see the purple and the crown and the number 1, so I like that. I could screenshot all your number 1s, Sarah. Here, let's go. Oh, let me. Why can't I screenshot? I'm back. I'm back. Did it black out? I tried to do something that didn't work. Oh, I better not get copywritten on these commercials. I need you here so you can like stay on top of it. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, Sarah, should I find some good Am I the Assholes to read? Me and you can read. I can read them to you. There were some good ones the other day. The movie will be a lot of fun and looking forward to it. I can see the background here. I'm excited to like edit some special effects and actually make the movie like eerie, creepy, like suspenseful. Like it's gonna be fun. We're gonna bring like our best acting skills. People are actually gonna be scared. And the place that we're filming it is actually like legit scary, and everyone's gonna wonder like where the heck this place is. Like no one's been on it before. No one has like any idea where we're gonna be. That's like the best part. The scary part is though is that like it legit looks like it is haunted and scary, so I don't want to film there. We'll be trying to film and be all serious, but actually be like terrified at the same time. I'm actually worried that stuff's gonna mess with our camera gear. And so I'm actually gonna bring power banks in case it like cuts our power, cuts our batteries and stuff, so that we can quickly repower up and keep filming. So I'm even preparing for that. I'm bringing the power bank so they can't mess with our gear. What's wrong with people? Okay. My laptop is still charging. Okay. I'm gonna find some good ones. Hopefully my YouTube doesn't crap out on me. Oh, Kayla's here. Hi, Kayla. Hey, Kayla's got a purple crown too. This is cool. How are you, Kayla? Kayla, not Kayla. Oops. Hold on, I'm gonna get these going. Okay. Reddit. Am I the... Oh. I've been planning, I know we talked about doing like another scary movie, and we should do that scary movie in the future, because that one's like way more advanced, the other one, but this one will be fun. This is a whole different one that I came up with the other night. Okay, Sarah, so Kayla also went to the VIX to see the roping and the barrel racing and also missed it because they changed the times. So we were both sad that we missed it at the VIX. Okay, what kind of Am I the Asshole? Because I think you can even do specific ones like dating ones or just like random any ones. Like, how do you find like the juiciest ones? Like FaceTime style. Oh, so something new when I signed in, I think I can bring somebody up on screen. I don't know if they have to have their own account, but it said like I think you can collaborate, and I think you can. That was like a new option. So we could also try that at some point too. I'm afraid to press these buttons in case I screw it up. Okay, how do I find, yeah, the dating ones are actually, they're the most relatable, I would, say. Okay, how do I do, I have to be able to just search within here, can I? Oh, there's like popular ones. Oh, search Reddit. Dating. Oh, hey. Okay, let's see what I come up with. Okay, how do I find like specific ones? I need you here with your computer skills, Sarah. I need your skills. It's my stuffed version of Laz on my bed. Very cute, Kayla. Didn't you get him like a saddle or something the other day? Laz is adorable. Okay, let me try this again. Hold on. I'm gonna try searching specific Reddit and as well. Dating ones. Or relationships, I guess. Okay. I'm trying to find, I'm getting on it. Laz is, I think it's really cute that the horse Laz is one of my horse's like best buddies. What? How'd she do that? I thought it would be like if you commented the most. Maybe if it's like you're the last person to comment. We need other people. There's more people here in the chat or in viewing. They're just not talking. We need them to like talk to see what the crown things do. Oh, Saddlebrook. I'm trying to find the, ooh, fancy. made of pipe cleaners. Very, very efficient. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, Sarah, I've got one pulled up. Kayla, we're reading, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but on Reddit, there's things called Am I the Asshole? So you read the situation and then everyone discusses what they think. So this one, am I the asshole for what I said on a dating app? Oh, FYI side note, I just recently downloaded a dating app and it's terrible. I don't understand how anyone ever meets anyone on those things, but I can keep trying. But this one is good because I literally just downloaded the app. Sarah, when did I say? Remember I was talking to you? I was texting you, Sarah, and I was like, I'm going to try downloading Tinder again. And then I did, and I'm like, there's nothing on here. Okay, I, 30s, male, am trying to get back out there after a brutal heartbreak. My partner, 30s, female, met someone new, 30s male, and they're going on a road trip this weekend. I decided to occupy my time doing as many things as possible to distract from how hurt and devastated I feel. After months of no luck on the apps, I finally got a match, and she's 30s, female, was actually responsive and made actual conversation. Okay, so far impressive because no one seems to do that on these apps. We went back and forth for a few days, getting to know each other, and I invited her out for a coffee date. She said she'd been sick, so she wants to rest this weekend to recover. I said, I can respect that. Offer still stands if you're feeling better by then. She then mentioned she'd love to do to one of those raunchy cult classic bad movie showings sometimes. After another day or two, she asked what I do for work, and I told her such and such occupation, but it's not my passion. I used to do XYZ until recently, industry-wide layoffs. I asked about her career, and she said, I'm a math tutor, and I really love doing it. The next day, I realized I never responded to the comment about the movie screening and said I'd be happy to plan something out in the future. And I know you said you'd like to rest from being such, but if you're feeling any better this Friday, would you like to go for a drink? Also, it's really cool that you found a job that you enjoy doing and feel passionate about. A few hours later, I checked the app and see that she unmatched and blocked me. Welcome to Tinder. This one was actually really lame. At this point, I'm feeling dumbfounded and confused about this interaction with a potentially new woman to date, on top of the heartbreak and pain from this separation. Did I say something wrong? Am I the asshole in how I talk to a woman from a dating app? Okay, this one was super lame. I apologize. This guy is just like, not like, welcome to Tinder, buddy. This just happens. I would just not blink an eye, just move on. How's it going, George? Hey, George. You are cute. Thank you, George. George must have been new around here. I haven't live streamed for a long time, so just waiting for some people to join in. Sarah, I need you here to sort through these Am I the assholes? Because that one wasn't very good. So there wasn't, like to discuss. But I guess you can read people's comments too. Sarah, you can't really chime in on this one because you haven't been on a dating app in a very long time. Or dating someone new in a very long time. Okay. we can find a way better one than that. Oh, I hope this isn't freezing again. Don't freeze on me, Wi-Fi. Let's see. There's a religious one that could get really debatable depending on who's in here. Okay, Sarah, this is kind of a dating one. I've actually never been on any dating apps. You're lucky, but yes, I have no clue. Dating works anywhere. I am very comfortable with Danny. Dan the man. Apparently with AI too, it makes things even weirder because you can be on the dating app, but like they're AI accounts. They're not even real accounts. So I don't know. I could do a whole series on that. We could be like going through my Tinder. We'll like live stream trying to talk to people on Tinder. That could actually be a fun live stream. Until I go on find like the right guy to go on a date with. Cherishes Tinder dating adventures. Okay, this one sounds like it could be juicy. Am I the asshole for not answering the door when my ex's mom showed up at my apartment unannounced? I don't know what I would do if my ex's mom showed up at the door. You know, it depends which ex, which mom. Because some of the moms were great and some of the moms were like horrible and part of the reason why we broke up. So, okay, we need to read this. We need to read this. I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it. There's a sci-fi movie about an AI that falls in love with her creator. Really? That would be weird because that would mean that like AIs have feelings and could fall in love. That would be really creepy. George is no longer part of the conversation. Gary Vee predicts a lot of AI stuff and says in the very near future, half of like influencers and stuff will be AI influencers. I was thinking to like stay ahead of the game, maybe I could come up with an outlaw cinema AI. So instead of her being like a real person, more like cartoonish, but have like the logo, the Outlaw Cinema logo, like turn her into like a real, and then you could have like Kudos as like an AI horse as like her sidekick. Could be kind of cool. A way to like embrace this whole new AI wave that's coming to us. Let's have it like as part of the brand. Okay, I clicked on this and it's kind of a long one. There's an AI actress now? I wonder how that works. So they don't, because you wouldn't even have to pay. So you're not even paying like a famous actress? I don't know. Things getting weird. Getting weird. And also for programs, like which AI programs are they using to do this? Because I'm pretty sure it's not just like Google Gemini and you're making up your own AI person. There has to be other programs that you have to pay like a decent amount of money for, is my guess. We'll figure it out. I do actually have some AI courses that I'm supposed to take this winter. So maybe I'll get some of those questions answered then. Okay, should I read this Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for not answering the door when my ex's mom showed up at my apartment unannounced? Would you answer the door if your ex's mom showed up unannounced? Sarah, if Brian's mom showed up at the door. Okay, it's kind of long, so bear with me. This happened a couple years ago, but I was talking about my crazy mother-in-law stories with a friend, and she thinks I was an asshole. I have sole custody of my children. My ex and his family live about a 9-hour drive from me. One day at around 9 a.m., there was knocking on my bedroom window. I peeked through the bottom of the blinds and just to see a woman's sneakers. So I peek higher and make eye contact with my ex's mom. All I can think is WTF. Okay, first of all, it was at the bedroom window, not the door. So already that's like super creepy. If something was tapping on my bedroom window instead of my door, I wouldn't even look. I'd be like, oh, hell no. I would just like duck. I'd be scared in all this, in this theme for October. Oh my God, Sarah. That made it so much worse. That made it so much worse. That would be terrifying. That would make it like a whole new. I don't know, I definitely wouldn't answer. I'd probably run away screaming. Okay. The apartments where I live are not gated, so anybody can drive onto the property, just not go in buildings without a key, which means my ex's mom couldn't knock on my door because she couldn't enter my building. Anyway, now that she's seen me, I change and I go to see why she's there. Only reason why she has my address is because a few months back she asked me to mail some stuff for the kids and I dumbly gave her my address. She tells me she is in the neighborhood. I asked her why she didn't call me before arriving, and she said it was a last-minute decision. I let her in and she sees the kids for a bit. When she leaves, I tell her next time she needs to give me a heads up before arriving, and I'm not talking 10 minutes before. I need at least 1 week notice. So this is where I might be the a-hole. About 4 months later, she pulls the stunt again. When I hear the tapping on my window, I know exactly who it is. I don't bother looking out the window. She starts calling me. After the 5th call I answer, she tells me to open up because she wants to see the kids. And I'm like, I'm not even home. Why is she didn't tell me she was coming? I'm 45 minutes away visiting my dad. I refuse to give it to her. I tell her I have no idea when I'll be home. Imagine my surprise when I hear the police banging on my door a few minutes later. I don't answer. I get a call from a random number. The police officer, he is there to perform a wellness check because my ex's mom hasn't heard from me in 3 days and she's extremely worried. Also, according to him, it is illegal not to answer the door when a police officer knocks. I tell him she is lying. I just spoke to her on the phone. She showed up unannounced. I made it clear to her not to do that and that I am out with the family and I don't need to come back just because she showed up unannounced. She is an ex's mom and I don't have to talk to her. After that phone call, I get a text from my ex calling me an asshole and how hard it would be to let his mom in to see the kids when she drove all the way there just to see them. I want to make it clear, I don't mind her visiting. I don't mind her being around my kids, but I can't stand her showing up unannounced and demanding to see my kids. It was like she was on a weird power trip. Okay, who calls the cops? Sarah, how do you get this #1 spot back? Kayla just like came in, made one comment, and then peaced out, and you're still the #2. How does that make any sense? I could not imagine my ex's mom showing up, and then when I tell her I'm not there, Wait, so the ex's mom is actually the grandma? Well, this person has kids. She has kids, and so the ex's mom wanted to see the kids. And then when she wouldn't let her in, she called the cops claiming to do a wellness check. By jumping out the bathroom downstairs, I screamed. That sounds like a brother thing to do. Kayla, I want to know how you got the #1 spot away from Sarah. How does this top fan hold thing work? She is not the grandma of those kids then. I think she is. It was like the mother-in-law. So she was, but they're not together anymore. But she just keeps showing up. I couldn't imagine not letting somebody in my house, so they call the cops. Okay, what happens when I click here now? It shows all the top fans. Okay, so Sarah and Kayla, it says you guys both have 75 points. So you're tied, but somehow Kayla is in front of Sarah. This makes no sense. Kayla, I have brothers too. I grew up with brothers, and they used to scare me and do things all the time. They are older than me, and they actually used to duct tape all their like goalie hockey pads to me and put me in net, and then they'd slap pucks at me. But okay, that Am I the Asshole was also kind of boring. I need to find like the juicy ones. How do I go back? How do I go back? There we go. Whoa, there's a, what does this stand for, Sarah? You're smart. Yeah, so we're just to show up regardless. Those grandkids, you gotta call and make arrangements, right? Okay, you know how like, Am I the Asshole? AITA. Okay, Sarah, what does this stand for? WIBTA, for giving an elderly man a piece of my mind. WIBTA for walking to my best friend's mom regarding her new relationship. What does that stand for? That's like a new one. What does WIBTA stand for? If AITA is Am I the Asshole, what does WIBTA stand for? There's Bob. Hi, Bob. Said hi. Said hi. Hi, Bob. How are you? Bob's new. There's literally none of the like OG Outlaw crew here right now. This is why I was scared to live stream. Because it's been so long and I feel like everyone's just like scattered. Would I be the asshole? Oh. Would I be the asshole? So it's just another thing for am I the asshole or would I be the asshole? Okay. Bob, good, and you? I'm doing good. I haven't live streamed for a long time, so I'm just trying to get on here more and live stream. And we're reading Am I the Assholes? And my best friend Sarah is here, also chatting with us. And I was gonna answer some Q&As, but none of the Outlaw crew's here right now, so I won't do that. And me and Sarah were talking about, I am filming a scary movie this month, and it will be posted before Halloween. And Kayla has a Laz collection happening. I've seen your collection of Laz things. It's amazing how many things you have that like actually look like him too. And I totally wasn't thinking, Kayla. I showed some of the horses in my last vlog and I didn't show Laz. That was such a rookie mistake on my part. Okay. Sarah, this one kind of sounds like it could be a good one. The title sounds like a good one. Brandy's here. Hi, Brandy. How are you? We're reading Am I the Assholes on Reddit right now. Brandy has a YouTube channel as well. How did your YouTube and content and everything do? Like from one YouTube to another? My account, my YouTube acted really weird and like my views completely dropped off. And it just seemed like a really weird, I'm in like a dead zone right now. I was wondering how yours was doing. And I also found it was really weird because I had one video that did really good and got like 10,000 views. And then it got me like a boost, like a bunch of new followers. But I found that none of those new followers turned into like community or new views. Really, it was kind of weird. That from a lot of YouTubers lately. Yeah, I've been reading like Reddit threads and stuff and everything. So I don't know. But also apparently I've read that if you're not considered a new channel, they don't boost you anymore. So you go through what's called like a dead zone, and apparently I'm in the dead zone right now. So I don't know. Hopefully it picks back up again. But I also haven't posted any like van stuff. So maybe a lot of my following was van people, and because I haven't been posting van content, maybe. Sarah, that's cute. What is that? Sarah, how did you get to the number 3 spot and now Brandy is number 1? I don't understand how this point system works. I heard that too. I started my channel 5 years ago. Oh, okay. I'm like less than a year for like long form content, so that makes sense. And then how long did it take for you? Well, if you started yours 5 years ago, I know last year they changed some of the things for getting like monetized. So maybe it's a bit different for you now. I am like so close to 3,000 watch hours in under a year. And that's when you can enter the partnership program for certain things like memberships and stuff. And then at 4,000, your videos get monetized or something. Yeah, Sarah, I don't know how you slipped into the number 3 spot when you were the first person here and have been talking this whole time. Oh, do you guys hear that? Zen Dog's here. Hold on, I gotta let him in. He's barking at the door. Zen Dog! Hi, my guy. What you doing? Are you happy, guy? Timmy? Are you looking for some? Hi. He's like, why is all this stuff set up? You already had dinner. You're so loud. No, not right now. He's demanding more food, but he's already had his dinner. Zenith! Come lay down. Come here. And now he's spinning in circles, barking at me. Shh. You're a silly dog. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Look. Sit. Wait. Come say hello. Say hi, everybody. Okay. He's demanding snacks. Dude, chill. Oh, did it freeze again? Oh, to use his full name. Zenith, no chill. Stop. It's probably really loud on their ears. You're barking like really close. He's so bad. Hey, get out of there. Zenith. No chill at all. Sarah's right. You have no chill. He's just sitting there wagging his tail. Down. Just chill for a minute. Just relax. We know you are not a starving doggo. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was going to read something. Sometimes I think my Wi-Fi is lagging a bit. I'm not sure. Okay. Sarah, I had found a good one and I thought that you might like. Because it has to do with friends. Was it with what? Can you wait for a snack? I know you've had dinner already. Okay, awesome. Is it really loud when Zen barks? Okay, let me know if you think this is a good one to read. Am I the asshole for filing a police report on a good friend who was caught on video stealing my boyfriend's camera at dinner? She has refused to help me either replace it in full or contribute to the cost of replacing it. That one sounds like it could be kind of juicy. There's some like red thing that says asshole poo mode. Hold on. Can you guys see this? There's like red right there. What is that? Zen. He's just staring at me, hovering over his food bowl, wagging his tail. Okay. Ooh, this one's good because there's lots of updates. There's like context, and then there's like 4 updates. Okay, this looks like it could be a good one. Kayla, I don't know anything. Even though I have like 65 pictures of Laz on my phone. You can make up different videos of the pictures you have. It's hard coming up with content all the time for YouTube. It's really hard. Okay, this looks like a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. We were out to dinner one night in an expensive hotel. My boyfriend let me borrow his Canon G7X camera to bring to take pictures with my friends. At the conclusion of the dinner, I went up to and realized the camera was gone. I went back right down to the table and no one had seen it. I immediately got with hotel security and she is on the video, clear as day, swiping the camera. Back was turned to her to find a resolution club after dinner, which I did not attend, and lost it there. For background, this is my good college friend who I knew well, the camera thief. He had been taken on free trips to Coachella and St. Bart's on my dime, no kidding, as well as many other things. We have done a lot together, friends, so I expected her to feel sorry. Initially, she lied, saying she did not have it. When I told her we had the video, she confessed and then said, yeah, she took it, but lost it, and the next bar she went to with my other friends. It is gone now. I asked her to help me replace it by going in on with me the cost. Has refused all measures or resolutions, and now I feel I have nothing left to do but file a police report and let them handle it. It is impacting my relationship, and I am furious my friend is not helping at all. Why should I be the one on the hook for something she stole? I have given her 3 weeks to help me resolve this. She insists she is going to do nothing. I am being pressed to my boyfriend to either replace the camera or help him file a report with her info and the footage. I even asked her to just throw half or less than half the cost to help, but she still refuses. This is crazy. You straight up stole your friend's camera. I mean, I've had people like steal money from me before. Oh no, it's lagging but keeping up. Okay. What about now? Please, camera, please. Did it screw up the reading or did you guys get it? There's literally people commenting on my YouTube post about live streaming that they want me to do it, but they have no idea that I'm live streaming right now. Oh no. So hopefully they see that I'm on. Yeah, she needs to report that. There, she's definitely not the asshole. There's a bunch of updates. I was just checking. Can you imagine being out to dinner with your best friend and she steals your camera, your boyfriend's camera, but steals your camera and then like lies about it, and then you confess to her or like show her like there's film that like shows her stealing it? She's obviously not a friend, first of all. There's updates. I hope the updates are good. Update 1. I sent her a text this AM telling her if I do not receive full cost of the camera or shipping confirmation of a new camera, we will be filing a report with the police Saturday. Okay, update 2. She told me she is sick of me and that I will be receiving a tracking number and to not blame her if the package was not received. Should I ask if the camera is new or the one that disappeared? Oh, good call. Is it the camera that disappeared or is it a new camera? Kayla, it's not lagging on your end. That's good, because sometimes my internet likes to be mean to me. I am more and more convinced my friend, the camera thief, took the camera hoping that I would just replace it for my boyfriend, gifting her a free camera. For background, this friend is heavily involved on Instagram and loves to take pictures. The Canon G7 is coveted by women because it is known as the Instagram camera. Even if you wanted to buy one at full price, they are out of stock everywhere. Let's hope it gets returned with this tracking. Still waiting, even though shipping, it was sent to them 7 p.m. Okay. Update number 4. This is the last one. Original camera returned via FedEx the other day has been given back to the boyfriend. However, the camera thief blocked me on all social media, appeared she was trying to keep the camera for herself, and expected me to just buy a new one for the boyfriend. So she didn't lose it. She didn't lose it at the bar. Sneaky. Sometimes it's a really crappy feeling when you find out you think someone that's a good friend when you find out that they're not a good friend at all. Zenith, he keeps coming like right up to the camera. I know you want a snack. Zenith, my guy. Hold on, Zen. I'm trying something here. He's such a demanding dog. Right? Who steals from their friends? Come here, you gotta say hi. Look how persistent this dog is. You're not even on screen. Come here. Then come here. I don't think he likes the light. There's like a light on top of it, and I don't think he likes that. Tony from Portal Bernie. That's where I'm from. Hello, hello. I go to Portal Bernie all the time. How's it in port today? You're chowing down on applesauce right now. Very nice, very nice. Was it a homemade applesauce from all the apples? That's what everyone's doing right now. Healing up. Healing from what? What did you do in Portal Bernie? What did you do? What did you injure? Okay, what did you injure and how did you injure yourself? I actually might be moving to Portal Bernie. Maybe. Lots? Zen! Go get it! Good catch, good catch. Like you injured lots? What did you do? You want more, Zen dog? My hair's tickling me. Yes and yes. Do you care to give any more details? Okay, Z unit. That's enough for now. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. One sec. Okay, hold on. Outside you go. Silly dog. He's a silly dog. There have been no more explanations. Okay, all right. We need more context. Sarah probably knows what's in this cup right now. We talked about it earlier today when I was there. A little pineapple juice makes it taste great, Sarah. I had a small side quest and I may need another one to go charge my phone. Oh, fair. Very fair. Must need the charger. Jen, audio levels are way out sometimes on your vids. Okay, when you watch my videos, are you watching it on your phone or are you watching it on the TV? Because I'm glad that you said something, because I've been playing around with that, because on my phone it sounds totally fine, but then when I listen to it on the TV, it sounds really weird. So I've been adjusting it to sound better on TV, but then I don't know how it sounds like from the phone. So that's interesting. Because when I listen back to it on the TV, it sounds way better. No, I appreciate the feedback, because then I can figure it out. It's hard trying to make it to sound good on the phone and the TV, or if different TVs sound different. So what do you think? I mean, in post-production, some levels could be normalized. So is it like the narrative that is too high or too low, or when the music plays it's too high or too low? Or like what part of it or whatnot is way wild? In what way? Like when I'm over, like the overlay part? Also, I'm having a hard time when I color grade it. Like, I think it looks really good, and then again when I watch it on different screens, I'll watch it on someone else's laptop and the coloring looks different. I'll watch it on like my aunt's TV and the coloring looks way different. So I don't know what to do about that. I color grade on Apple products, right? Like my MacBook and stuff, so I can't help that the color grading looks different. But I really like the sound to sound better. So any tips on that, or what it sounds like on your end, helps me to adjust on my end. Kayla is eating popcorn off the stuffed horses. Lass is the only one that gets attention. Sarah, what is that? I can't see what that is. Is that a little kitty in a basket? Oh, it is a sticker. Okay, okay. I appreciate your 2 cents, Tony. So is it the mic? So when I'm talking, it's like all over the place. When I'm just doing vlogs, I don't worry about the sound as much. But when I'm doing like my short films, I want it to sound good. So let me know if it's like too loud, like it sounds too close, too far away, too muffled. Let me know. Because we are about to film a scary short film, and I do want the audio to sound good for that. Before, it was like the music was way too loud, so it sounded normal on my phone, and then I watched it on the TV and the music would be like way louder than the rest of the audio. So I've been turning the audio down to like 60. But yeah, I definitely need to play around with the audio more. So any feedback, let me know. It's a cat. Oh, cat in a box. Instead of the cat's out of the box, it's like, no, the cat's still in the box. Also, Tony, being from Portal Bernie, Sarah, we'll see if he watches the scary movie that we're filming this month, and see if he knows where it is. Ooh. Because it's at a secret location. But he might know where it is. We were reading Am I the A-Holes, by the way, but if we're not doing that, then I might put on some background music. Some copyright free. I wish you could just crank the tunes properly. Dan Middleton. Hey, hi, how are you tonight? I am good, thank you. How are you doing? Okay, there. I haven't live streamed in so long, it just feels so weird. It's definitely more fun when Sarah's here, but at least she's in the chat. Oh, that's right, Sarah. You don't even know yet. It's nice to see you too. We're just talking about the scary movie that me and Sarah are gonna be filming soon, and hopefully I have it edited and posted before Halloween. But I need more info from Tony about how to make my audio better. I basically just want everything to be like kind of even when you're listening to it.
I've learned how to grow because we have a lot of support.
But yes, we're attempting to do a scary movie. A scary video. But the funny part is we're actually scared to go film it because it's actually at like a legit scary place. And it's gonna be dark. There's like no cell reception. So we'll see. But it won't just be me and Sarah. There's obviously gonna be like at least 3 or 4 people there because we need all hands on deck for filming this. Ooh, a haunted house. That'd be fun, Sarah. Definitely take pictures of it. Haunted houses are fun. All things. Halloween's fun. This is a pretty fun time of year. Kayla, maybe you could make a ghost costume for Laz. Sarah, I love haunted houses when they're like fake and like set up for a haunted house. But the one we're going to is like, might be real. It's like a collapsed real house in the middle of nowhere, and I'm scared. And no one's been there before. No one's been there. No one knows what it is. No one knows what's going on, and we have to go there and film, and I'm scared for it. I'm so scared. There are plugins for loudness normalization that might help in post. Otherwise, some mics are doing their own compression already. Okay, okay. That is a detail I will have to get on. Oh, Sarah's back to #1. Sarah, how did you do that? Brandy, I haven't done a live. I'm too nervous. Oh, fuck it up. I'm not sure how you would fuck it up, but it is kind of weird. It takes some getting used to. But then once you're doing it, it's fun. And then once you have like a group of people that you're like familiar with and everyone kind of jumps on boards and chats, then it's like super fun. And then I think soon I'm like, when you're eligible for like the super chats and stuff and all that, it can be fun. But I think just the more you do it, I'm sure the easier it gets. That's why I'm here trying to film it and just do it. It'll get better. I want to get into doing like giveaways and like fun things, doing like fun live streams. So I just gotta like come up with the ideas and get it all organized, but it could be fun. The broken nomad's here. Careful, don't lean forward too much. Oh, no, I think I'm good. Oops. We're good. We're good. Thanks for the heads up, though. I guess I never know what it looks like on your guys' end. Brandy, you should definitely try live streaming. Just gotta do it. Do it. He's gonna be a ghost now. I got a new ghost costume for Zen Dog, and I have to do photo shoots with that. And I'm gonna try and do a photo shoot on my horse of like pumpkin head, big cape. We'll see. It'll either go well or he'll like buck me off or something. Where'd the tunes go? The only thing, Brandy, is like, I wish you could just like play like regular music, but you can't. You have to play like copyright free music and figure out like stuff to do. I know a lot of people that like go camping and 4-buying and all that, they have Starlink and then they live stream while they're camping. That would be pretty cool. If I had Starlink, I would definitely go live stream in like some really cool places around the island. Dressing up in scary cool costumes. I didn't even dress up last year. Look, you can tell it's fall by all the foxes and fall decor. Is anyone super annoyed at some of the commercials that come on YouTube? The new iPhone ad that's like 10 minutes long, and you're like, how much am I gonna sit here and watch a 10-minute ad every single time for the new iPhone? It's pretty annoying. I got copyrighted on some of my first videos and had to delete them. Oh no. Like you edited with non-copyright music. I pay for Artlist. I use Artlist in all my videos. So yeah, commercials suck, but it's like right now I've searched like a copyright-free playlist for like some background music. The broken, I pay for the no ads. Nice. I forgot you could do that actually. That's a good idea. I didn't know, Brandy, about getting copyright on live streams. My first live stream got copyright because I was at my friend's house and we just had the radio on. The radio was playing and the whole thing was like copyright. I was like, oh, good to know. Learn to do by doing. YouTube free library music. Oh, okay. I've never used it. I only use YouTube music in my shorts. It's kind of alright. But yeah. I just pay, it's like a once a year subscription to Artlist, and there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of songs that you can choose from Artlist. And then you have a licensing number. But yeah, Epidemic Sound is another one as well. They're pretty similar. Mr. Broken Nomad. Where are you from again? Broken Nomad? I can't remember. I wonder how different Artlist and Epidemic Sound are. It's totally worth paying for, especially if we're like making new videos every week. Texas, that's it. I want to go to Texas so bad. Where in Texas? I feel like the kind of man that I want to meet is in Texas. Because it doesn't seem to be here on Vancouver Island. Sad panda. Kayla's having a hard time finding what to be for Halloween. You're going to be a horse. What? That's way too expensive. A cowgirl would obviously be a good one. Bring your horse. I'm sure there's plenty of horses in Texas. I actually want to learn, because I'm a show jumper, but I really want to learn how to rope this year, and I want to get into some Western stuff. San Antonio. There's Lainey Wilson has a new song right now, and it's, what's it called? It's like, it's a place in Texas, somewhere over Laredo, somewhere over Laredo. And then I guess it's a place in Texas. Work less, enjoy life more. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad someone does. No, just kidding. It is tough. Sarah knows. I'm pretty sure twice now to Sarah. I was like, I gotta quit YouTube. It's hard. It's not going anywhere. It's South Central Texas where it gets hot in summer, cold in winter. Okay. How cold does it get there in the wintertime? Because it's like the desert. Laredo. Yeah, that's her new song. I love that song. It's a good song. You guys know in Yellowstone when they go down to Texas and go to this, is it 666? Is it 4 6s? 3 6 4 6s? And I was wondering if that was a real place. Sun shower. A few degrees above 0 in the winter, over 110. Oh yeah, you guys do the whole Fahrenheit thing. We're a Celsius. Sarah, do you know that a few degrees Fahrenheit below 0, what would that be in Celsius? Oh yes, Kayla, I love that song too. That's such a good song. Montana Man. That would also be acceptable. I once had one of those like mediums tell me that my husband was in South Dakota and was a farrier. And I was like, my father is a farrier. But apparently that's where my husband is somewhere in South Dakota. And I was like, cool, how am I ever going to meet him? Sarah, 110 Fahrenheit in summer is 45, 50. 50 would be insane. We get mid or like early 40s. We get like what? Portal Bernie gets to be like 42, 43 in Portal Bernie here. Brandy, it's a closer drive. Have you been there, Brandy? Have you been to Montana? I want to go. Let Your Horses Run by Brett Kissel. That's also a good song. Kayla, you're like starting a good playlist right there. Those are all good songs. Oh, Broken Nomads broke it down for us. Okay, okay. 0 degrees is 17 Celsius? 17 Celsius, that's like a warm spring day here. Oh, minus 17. 110 is 43. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So 110, 43. So we get that hot here in parts of the island. And then in the wintertime, we do get down to minus 20 Celsius as well. So yeah, we get that here a little bit. Except for we're in a rainforest. So it's like very damp. It's weird. Work less, enjoy life more. YouTube is hard. I just held a YouTuber meetup. Oh, smaller channels grow. Ironically, 15 minutes from West Yellowstone. Hey, that's pretty cool. How do you help YouTubers grow? Or like a meetup? I live on an island, man. And there's no like cool meetups or anything. I would happily take the ferry over to Vancouver if they had some sort of cool YouTuber things in Vancouver, but from what I know of, there isn't. But if there was, or if I knew of them, I would totally go. Much colder up there, much hotter down here. I'm on like the very west coast of Canada though. Actually, part of our island technically is in the States. Like Brandy, I think I'm actually like really close to you. We just have an imaginary border that goes like around our island. Like it just goes instead of across. If it just like went across, then part of our island would actually be in the States. I guess, technically. We could be part of Washington. But we're also in a rainforest. But our summers have become droughts. So for like 2, almost 3 months, we don't get any rain. Zendog must have not liked the live streaming because he left and didn't come back. Broken Nomad, do you know the YouTuber Call Me Chris? She used to live by where I live, and then she met a Texas man who's also a YouTuber, and she ended up moving to Texas and married him, and they both do YouTube together now. Somewhere in Texas. I don't think she's ever said where in Texas. So there has been Canadian YouTubers, West Coast Canadian YouTubers that have moved to Texas. Would be cool. Montana would be cool though too. Party in BC. Woo! It's a good party spot. There used to be a lot of partying on the island. There doesn't seem to be as much as it. Well, and then I know a lot of people go to Whistler to party. I'll be full-time on the road again in the next month. I plan on being up by, Calgary, maybe in the late spring. What brings you to Calgary? I spent some time in Calgary. I used to live in Calgary for a bit. Had my horse there. I liked more of like the outskirts of Calgary. I didn't like the city part, but I liked being outside of Calgary. Also want to visit the island for sure. You gotta find a good time to come visit the island. Actually, all the tourists just left and we're like finally getting our island back. Do you notice that, Sarah? There's finally like less traffic on the roads, less people. All the tourists finally are leaving. We get our island back. It's insane here in the summertime. There's so many tourists here in the summer. It's crazy. I feel like this summer was like extra bad for some reason. But it's finally getting better again. Okay, bye, Sarah. Bye, bestie. I'll talk to you later. I'll text you after this. Ah, Brandy, you got your farrier certificate in Calgary. That's cool. YouTubers in and around Calgary. I don't want to be in Calgary itself. Too many people. That's cool. A bunch of YouTubers in Calgary, hey? Well, that sounds fun. Late spring, that's like mud season there. It's like when all the wheat fields start to thaw out and it's just like muddy everywhere. Pop's in the house. Good evening, everyone. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. And then, Brandy, how long were you doing farrier stuff for? And then, do you still do farrier stuff or not anymore? I can't remember. That's like where I was. Oh, water entertainment capital of Texas. Way too many visitors clogged everything up. Tourists. When do the tourists come for you? Do tourists come to Texas in the summer, or is it too hot? They come at a different time of year. I also want to go to Arizona. I want to go ride in Arizona. Oops. I'm breaking things by accident over here. But yeah. Brandy was a farrier. My dad's a farrier. We need more farriers. I'm living the dream. What about you? Are you ready for fall? Oh, you live in Arizona? Do you like it? I'm trying to be ready for fall. My body's having a hard time adjusting my sleep schedule because I was so used to summer, living in a bathing suit, swimming every day, and now it's just like poof over, like, and I'm a little sad. I might get a membership at a pool so I can like keep swimming and stuff, but yeah, I miss the sunshine already and going to the river and the oceans and the lake and swimming and all the summer things. This is why I need to go to Arizona or Texas. Is where I'll be wintering this year. Ooh, near Tuscan. That sounds very nice. That sounds like a good time. Brandy, maybe we should try and plan some sort of like YouTube meetup and then where we go to Arizona and ride horses. That'd be awesome. The broken nomad. Need more bikini shots. If you follow my Instagram, I've been posting them all summer. I swam all summer and did videos and pictures. I mean, I guess I straight up didn't like pose in a bikini and take pictures. I didn't really do that, I guess. Oh, my tunes. I have some fun photo shoots coming up, but it's with my horse for Halloween. It's too cold for bikinis now. That's why we need to go somewhere warm. Did I see your last message about the meetup? Just the one that you were going to a meetup in Calgary? Hold on. All I saw was something about you were going to meet some YouTubers in Calgary. Did I miss something? Brandy, that would be fun. That would be fun. Wonder how we plan that. There's also, I thought it'd be fun, that like in BC, there's like big ranches, and you can go do like ranch days and ranch rides and stuff. I thought that would be really fun. YouTube needs to like support the horse girls. I have not seen any YouTube meetups or events online where there's like any equestrian, cowgirls, horse girls, nothing. Can you tell Laz I say happy early birthday? I can do that. You remembered it's in October? Yeah, the Calgary one was someone else. Okay, what about the meetup thing? What was the meetup thing then? I scrolled, I missed it. Brandy, how do we write into YouTube and be like, look? Also, do they have any YouTube events around where you are, Brandy? I wonder if they have any in Vancouver. If they do have them in Vancouver, I don't know about them. They always have tons in New York and California. That's where they have all the YouTube events. So if anyone knows about events here, let me know. A YouTube nomadic meetup. That's like a bunch of YouTubers planning a get together though, right? That's not like YouTube like putting on like an event. I guess there is a ferry. If I drive to Victoria, like South Island, I guess, how long does it take to take the ferry? Is it to Port Angeles? There is a ferry from the island right into Washington, isn't there? I can't remember what it's called. Ooh. No. Okay, work, let's enjoy more. My most recent video shows the YouTuber meetup. Oh, last week. Would love to have you join. Send me an email if you're interested. I plan to hold 2 meetups a year, each in a new location. Okay. That could be fun, depending on where the location is and when. That could be fun for sure. We did a little meetup here this summer with a couple of the van life people, but that's about it. Apparently unsubbed me on Instagram, Pixo. Awesome. Glad to have you aboard. Yeah, it could be fun. It'd definitely be fun to, yeah, find some more YouTube people and have some more events. My only subscriber wanted to meet me. I want to see who the crazy person was. It was my mother. I blocked her. Oh, your mom's just trying to support you. That's hilarious. Still need more bikini shots. I'll have to, it's not summer anymore. I'll have to go somewhere warm. We're gonna have to go to Arizona or Texas or something. I'll probably go to Mexico this winter. I'll be swimming then. Or here I can do the cold dips. Do the ocean in the wintertime when it's cold. Randy, are you still hanging out with that guy you met on YouTube? Met on YouTube? Which guy? I know like a few YouTubers. There's like Outland Harry who lives here. Like Outland Harry lives in the same city as me. And we both have our vans that we adventure with. We don't live in them, but we just adventure with them. And then there was the one I did the short film with this summer that was visiting from the States. And then there's Bruce and his crew, but they're from Calgary. I did a little, what? Oh, slides on something that's in March. What it is? A slideshow, Kayla? I'm confused. 78 Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? It's only like 12 degrees Celsius here right now. Mexico is bad right now with all the cartel activity. There's always cartel activity there. I was there in my 20s and there's cartel activity. There's just, it's always there. Haven't heard from Bruce in a while. I hadn't heard from him for a while either, and then I saw the video that he was in the hospital, but that was like over a month ago as well, and then I haven't seen any more of his videos, so. But I think, hopefully he's okay. But I know he was like in Calgary working and stuff, so hopefully he's all good. 78 Fahrenheit is, oh, it's 25 Celsius, so it's quite warm where you are. Oh, I miss 25 degrees Celsius. Ah. It's like less than a month ago. I miss swimming in the river every day. Oh, that sounds lovely, Tony. I hope you have a very nice bath. And add some Epsom salts to it. Especially being in Port Alberni. It's always colder there. Have a good night. Since the whole border closing thing. Oh, yes, it's worse. I used to party in it, but you couldn't pay me to go there now. Okay, okay. I guess you guys are closer there, down there. Ah, oh. What about for us Canadians? To fly to Puerto Vallarta or something, it's only like 5 hours from where we are. We could just like fly in, get some sun, fly out. Or is that bad too? Kayla, I'm going back up to your, oh, a slide on something. Oh, okay. El Paso. It's across the river. That would be cool. My friend that I did a short film with this summer, he lives in the States and lives in his van. He wanted to go down to the Baja and into Mexico this winter, but if you're saying it's like super dangerous, maybe I should let him know that maybe he should not do that, and maybe that's a bad idea. I didn't know that all that stuff was going on, or how bad it got, I guess. How bad it is right now. Well, if I don't go to Mexico, where are we gonna go? Go ride horses somewhere. Somewhere warm. Oh, Brandy, I know where we could go in beginning of December, to Vegas for the rodeo finals. That would be fun. I would absolutely love to go to Texas or Arizona. Actually, there's a huge rodeo in Arizona soon, like in the next month or something. I would love to go do videography and film them and make really cool rodeo videos of those guys. It's cool chatting with you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Brandy. Thanks so much for joining in the live stream and hanging out. I very much appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Bye. There's nothing I need to see in Mexico. Is there? That's much better. Plus, I can carry my pew-pew. I guess, hey, if you go over to the Mexico border, when my friend came to visit me from the States, he had to leave his pew-pew. He had to leave it in the States at a store locked or something, and then he said he didn't like leaving it and crossing the border, but he got it when he went back. World's oldest rodeo. Oh, okay. Oldest rodeo. That's cool. It'd be so cool to go there and film it. I follow this girl on Instagram and she does rodeo videography, and I'm like, I could totally do that. It'd be so fun. Check is of last, Kayla. That's cool that you're in photography in school, Kayla. I did photography in school too back in the day, but it was film photography because I'm old. But keep doing it. It comes in handy. It's kind of fun to know how to do. Go south of the equator. It's spring there now. Also, they are big on cowboy, cowgirls, and rodeos. Ah. That would be cool. I imagine it's I wonder, it's probably a little more expensive there right now. But that would be super cool. But no choice. Yeah. You're far from old. I look younger than I am. I'm actually older than I look, believe it or not. As much as I hate to say it, but I am actually much older than I look. So when's the next time you're coming to Canada then? I'll send some of the pictures. I've checked in photography later and probably on later too. Sounds good, Kayla. You can get programs on your phone too. You can take pictures, but you can also learn how to edit them and color grade them and do all sorts of things. And then you kind of develop your editing style. 28. I wish I was in my 20s. I wish. Oh, to be in your 20s again. Actually, I wish I knew what I knew now, but then was in my 20s. Because in my 20s, I just knew nothing. Argentina would be cool. Going to Brazil. What brings you to Brazil? That would be crazy. Oh, the rodeos there just must have like such a different energy. That'd be pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, if anyone wants to hire me to do videography at the rodeos, I'm in. because the girl that I follow on Instagram that does it, they like flies at all the different events and stuff, and I was like, I could totally do that. I was a show jumper my whole life, so I'm used to like the horse show scene. I was at like the high level show jumping, so I was competing, coaching, but I would also make really cool edits, videos, photography and stuff, so you can make them look even more badass with a rodeo. I'm 18 years old in dog years. Someone quick, what's 18 times 7? Kayla, the best apps. The two that I use in school is Photoshop and Bridge. I've never heard of the Bridge one. Lightroom and InShot are also good. But I'm sure you're learning lots in Photoshop. I can't stand the cold, so once it warms up, I'll hop the border somewhere. It's starting to get cold here. It's not even that it gets cold here, it gets rainy. So it's just damp all the time, rains all the time, gray all the time. This is 126. Is it dog years? Oh, adult. Oh, I thought for every 1 year was 7 years of a dog. That's why I was getting confused. Yeah, the island is paradise in the summertime, but in the wintertime it can get so rainy and so gray and so cold that everyone here gets seasonal depression, and you've got to fight seasonal depression because there's like no sun. That's why we've got to escape somewhere warm. And usually all the Canadians escape down to California, like Palm Springs or Florida. But I guess they didn't. I don't know if they'll be doing that this year or not. I don't know. I still would. Who cares? I love the States. It's awesome. We had people visiting here from Ontario that just like ran into us when we were filming at some waterfall, and they were talking to us. They're from Ontario, and they were very rude, and they had very rude, weird things to say about the States, and we just looked at them with like a blank face, and we were like, yeah, I know, like we don't feel that way, like sorry. We're not feeding any into any of that propaganda. We love the States. We're neighbors. Both good countries, full of good people. Like, just stop. In Tucson, Arizona. It looks really cool. I would definitely go. I want to go ride some horses in Arizona. Twice. Half the time I'm ahead from everyone else. Half the time I'm doing my own thing in photography. Kayla, I feel you there. I'm like that too. I'm supposed to be part of this school group for filming and YouTube, and they all like do group edits. They all get online and edit with each other, and I'm like, yeah, no, I like to edit by myself and film by myself. Tucson. Just let me say it how I'm gonna say it. At least I'm not saying A at the end of it. As in EH, not AH. EH. How's it going, eh? I'm gonna go to Tucson, eh? Tucson. If you know of any good ranches or anywhere that's a good place to go ride in Arizona, let me know. Bonus points if they want film work for their social media or whatnot. Oh, sorry, eh? How's it going, eh? At least I'm not an East Coaster. The East Coasters in Canada have their own accent, their own language, and I can't understand what they're saying. So the West Coast and the East Coast of Canada are very, very different. They also drink out of bagged milk. We do not have that here, but on the East Coast, they have bagged milk. And they talk like they've got peanut butter on the roof of their mouth. Have I done overseas traveling? I've done lots of overseas traveling, just not recently. I spent a good chunk of time in Thailand. I've been to Spain and like around there. I've been to New Zealand. I was gonna say I've been like all over Mexico, but that's not overseas for me. I'm missing a major spot. Where else have I been? I've done a few of those long 23-hour flights for sure. Bielma Oland. Oh, it's like Crown Land up there. Ride horses all day. I have a horse, so I like to ride, but I like to get out of the cold and rain in the wintertime, though. Kentucky. Good old Kentucky. I actually don't know anything. I don't really know anything about Kentucky. Except for that they have a big race there. Oh, someone piped in. Hi, Kevin. Us East Coasters don't all drink bagged milk. Oh, no. Just getting called out, like, on the live chat. So, because Kevin, guys, did I strike a chord here? Do we have a Canadian East Coaster? Where are you from? Cape Breton? They all go, eh boy, yes boy, no boy. I dated a Cape Bretoner once. I've been to Cape Breton. Nova Scotia. New Brunswick. Okay. Same. Did you like just join in the chat when we started talking about that, or where did you like pop up from? That's funny. The big race is in Kentucky. Yeah, you're talking about thoroughbred racing, which I don't do anything with that. So I'm a show jumper. I was actually a pro rider my whole life and competed as show jumping, but I do want to get more into Western, and I want to learn roping. But I'm not into thoroughbred racing like whatsoever. Hey, Beyond Fitness from India. Oh, thank you. My tattoos. Actually, talking about riding horses, I literally have ride on my knuckles. I am from Canada. I'm from the west coast of Canada. I live on an island. And so does Kevin on the East Coast. He lives on an island, but they drink bagged milk, so don't talk to him. Just tons of peanut butter while talking. Here I'm just roasting East Coasters, and turns out there's like someone watching who's from the East Coast who's like, hey, fuck you. Amberly, hello. How are you? How's packing going? I saw in your Instagram stories that you got some packing done. What are you packing? Where are you going? Your brother-in-law trains racehorses. That'd be cool. Young thoroughbreds. They're kind of hard to train. In Kansas, I got into bale racing and quarter horses. Very nice. Yeah, bale racing's is fun. Oh, buffering. Beyond Fitness, buffering. My horse is a warm blood. My horse is a Dutch warm blood. Your brother drinks bagged milk. See? That's so weird. It's in a bag, and then you like cut the corner off, and then you like have to have the jug. Who drinks bagged milk? Kevin, have you ever been to the West Coast? On Vancouver Island? Kayla, you're making Laz a blanket later? Kayla is talking about a horse named Laz that lives at my farm. Ah. Sounds like quite the wardrobe for Laz. Let's see top fans. Top fans. Number 1, it says you're Kayla. Number 2, Sarah. Number 3 is Brandy. Number 4 is Tony. Number 5 is Kevin. This top fans thing is new. I've live streamed before and I never had this top fans thing. So I don't know what it means, but I have family in Cranbrook. I've been to Cranbrook once. The Cranbrook is right by the Alberta border. Doesn't count. That's like 14 hours away from here, not including the ferry ride. Countries that have bagged milk. Canada was one of them. Really? What other countries have bagged milk? I understand back in the day when we were putting them in like glass jars and like glass and delivering them, were you guys just like, no, we're not doing glass jars, we're just gonna put them in bags? And I feel like it wouldn't taste the same. It wouldn't taste the same from a bagged milk. Hi! Captain Happy Pants has entered the chat. How's it going? Long time no talk. Oh, Amberly's still here. I'm eating cheesy toast. That sounds really good. I've actually been getting hungry while I'm live streaming. Middle of packing kitchen stuff, but taking a break now because it's like 9 p.m. Yeah, fair. So winding down. Just want to say hi. Well, thank you for saying hi. I'm glad you got some packing done. I always feel like you feel like accomplished when you do something like that. How come you're packing things up? How was your summer, Mr. Happy Pants? Amberly, I hope your fall gets much, much better than, I know you had a rough end of summer. I kind of have had a rough end of summer too, so I'm hoping things are better for fall. What is happening? Oops. Oh. I had some copyright-free music going, but then I forgot about it. And then the ads gotta come on. You gotta turn the ads off so you don't get copyright. Brazil. I want to go to Portugal. Portugal actually looks really cool. Can't even pronounce that third one. I stopped in at the Portugal airport. So I got to like fly into Portugal and fly out and was like, ooh, I need to come back here. This looks awesome. I think it's when I was leaving Spain. You lost your job. Stuff done on my van build. Okay, well there's the plus. Hopefully you didn't like majorly need your job. That sucks that you lost your job. So is your van build like looking pretty good now? How much you've been working on it? Brazil. I have not been to South America at all either. So it'd be cool. I'm drinking out of a giant bottle of water. I wonder where my dog is. My dog left and hasn't come back. I might have to go find him. The joys of living on a farm. There's with no fences. He just goes wherever he wants. I have to go find him later. Oh no, the owner of the company, and when he said, get with me, and then left. Oh no, so it did not end well. I hate confrontational things. Well, it sounded like it was something that maybe needed to happen. Maybe you'll be happier for it. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you get a better job too. One that's not so like confrontational. Oh, there goes my light. Bam. The job was stupid. Sarah's back. Hi, Sarah. I was gonna stream. I think I was gonna live stream till 9. It's almost 9. And then I was gonna text you. Well, it super sucks that happened. But it doesn't sound like it was a very good place for you to work, so I hope it gets better. I hope you find a good job that you like. Did you miss anything? Oh, there were some good chats. There were some good people in here. A couple people just left. It was nice. It's been nice. It's been a good time. It's almost 9, and I'm gonna go soon to go check on my horse, because I usually always check on my horse between 9 and 10, and then go see where my dog is. For a buddy, so it's working out. That's my van. I have most of the deck landing. Ooh, electrical sounds like a big job, but also like super necessary. That sounds exciting. I bought and used my fence. I'm doing a non-build. What's a non-build build? My van's name is My Donkey. Oh, box van. I will say hi to Kudos for you. I'll give him some hay. I can't wait to have more money to continue my van build as well. My van build has been on a bit of a halt for now as well. And I didn't even get to go on my like big annual end of summer trip to Port Renfrew because there was still a fire ban, and there's no point in going to Port Renfrew if there was still a fire ban. It's pretty small thus far, but need to finish insulating before I start electrical. Fair. Well, that'll be exciting. It always feels good when you get the certain stages of your van done, and you're like, I'm done that stage, and it's like, I'm ready to move on to the next stage. It's a big system. Hopefully yours is much easier. Oh. That's the one thing I need help with my van, is all the electrical. I can't go any further until I get some sort of like proper electrical done.
I take care of my cows because I know it's the right thing.
No commercials. No commercials. And accompany to the labor board. Ooh, sounds serious. For me. I will, Kayla. Somebody dropped off a big box of apples at the front of the barn, so I will definitely bring Lads one. He will be happy pony. Kick his ass. I like your spirit. Kick his ass. Yeah, something ain't right. Make it right. I like it. Oh, house stuff in it. Class BRV. Okay. You have never camped or hiked. That's wild. Well, the fire ban here is finally over, so I want to go camping again soon. Right? Yeah, Sarah, now that the fire ban's over, we should plan a camping trip. Considering I have a wood stove in my van. Oh yeah. I don't know how this whole top fans thing works. Or what it's for. But you're back to being number one. I can click on and see. Sarah's number 1, Kayla's number 2, Brandy was number 3. It says Tony's number 4, Kevin's number 5, Broken Nomad number 6, Happy Pants number 7. I don't know. I don't know how the system works for points. All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock, and for top commenters. Yeah, but Sarah was gone for a while and then just came back, so I don't know. But it is 9 o'clock, and I'm going to, I live on the farm, so I'm going to go head out. Gonna go check out my horse, gonna go see where my dog is.
Our story is evolving.
Ooh.
Once a grassroots effort, we grow stronger.
And it's finally, it's not raining out too, so it's a really nice night out there.
Has stretched beyond business. This is more than tourism.
I liked when you sent the stickers, Sarah. Those were really cute. I like when things like the pop up on the screens. The stickers were super cute. Yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping in the live stream. It obviously makes it way better when there's like a super cool crew of you guys and we're all just like chatting and hanging out. Definitely makes me want to live stream more. Kevin, happy trails. Looking forward to your next video. Thank you. Me and Sarah are trying to make a scary video for Halloween. That's going to be like actually scary. Either that or we're actually going to get lost and scared in real life. We'll see how this video goes. Yes, gotta do farm things. Typical farm girl. If it was snowing here earlier this evening. It was snowing earlier? Ugh. Don't say the S word. I'm not ready yet. I just hung up my bikini. And I miss swimming already. Not snow. wear bikinis.
We stay rooted
I need to go somewhere warm to swim again.
is connected.
But maybe. It will be fun, Sarah, as long as it doesn't turn out to be actually scary, because we're going to an actually abandoned place that no one's ever been to before. Yeah. I have insulation to finish. Yes, get that insulation finished ASAP. All right, guys. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. And I will figure out another time to live stream, but it was cool hanging with you guys for this Saturday evening. And we'll talk to you later. Bye. Plenty of bagged milk, though. You and your bagged milk. That's it. I'm out. Bye, you and